Ain't no way he's number 8. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, kick Dingbat here. Number 8, my ass. No way Nick Sirianni is ranked number 8 as a head coach. But yes, once again, PFF has screwed over the Eagles. Now, I don't put a lot of stock into what PFF says. Sometimes they get things right. Sometimes they get things really, really wrong. But when it comes to the Eagles, no team is more disrespected, more underappreciated, more undervalued than the Eagles. It's just the truth. I've never seen a Super Bowl champion, a team, dominate a burgeoning dynasty the way they did and then get the disrespect that they get. Now, what am I talking about? Well, we've been through this a lot. We've seen best wide receiver duos. Our guys are barely on the list. Best centers. Our guys not even on the list. It's always something. It's always something. Now we get top 10 returning head coaches. This to me is ridiculous. All right. Let me show you this list. Number 1, Andy Reid. Number 2, Sean Payton. Number 3, Sean McVay. Number 4, John Harbaugh. Number 5, Mike Tomlin. Number 6, Jim Harbaugh. Number 7, Mr. Choke himself, Kyle Shanahan. Number 8, Nick Sirianni. Number 9, Dan Campbell. And number 10, Kevin Stefanski. Now, if you look at this list, you have Andy Reid, Sean Payton, Sean McVay. They've all won Super Bowls. Harbaugh has won Super Bowl. Tomlin has won Super Bowl. The rest haven't. Now, you're going to tell me that right now, Nick Sirianni is the 8th? Even if you were saying, well, every coach that has a Super Bowl ring is ahead of him, that would put him at 6 at worst. At worst. Okay? Now, I don't think Nick Sirianni is number 6. I actually think Nick Sirianni is much higher than that. I think Nick Sirianni is, I would put him in the top 3. And I fully mean that. Nick Sirianni, what he did to me is very, very impressive, okay? If you look at his rookie year as a head coach, he came in, he was willing to change the philosophy to get the team winning, to get into the playoffs. Then in year 2, the Eagles go to the Super Bowl. They almost win that with him. Then they come back, they start 10-1. They have the collapse, right? And the collapse is where everything got screwed up with Nick Sirianni. Because you're like thinking, and my thought process was, can this team bounce back from collapse like that? Or is this coach a sitting duck? Did the collapse kind of screw everything up? And that's what you really wondered with Nick. But no, Nick came right back. What did he do? He took his team to the Super Bowl. He took to the Super Bowl and won. And they won. So is Nick Sirianni the 8th best head coach? No. He's already been to 2 Super Bowls. Should have won 1. Started 10-1. What? At least 2 times. They had a great start last year. I mean, he's had the best records. They've won the most. I would put him top 3. Okay, I think it's fair to say Reed's 1. I have no problem with that. Then if you want to say McVay is 2, maybe I can buy that. Maybe. But Nick is top 2 or 3. No doubt about it. And here's the thing. Nick is going to go back. He's going to go back. He deals with a lot of personalities. He's dealing with a lot of stars. And he gets them to play. He gets them to buy into it. And the players love him. For whatever you want to say about Nick Sirianni, the players love him. So, no. Is Nick Sirianni the 8th ranked head coach in this top 10? Not at all. He's 2 or 3. 2 or 3 I would put him. And I think he'll end up winning more Super Bowls. I mean, how do you put Kyle Shanahan above him? He can't win the big game. You know, this is what I don't understand about the league today, right? I don't get this about the NFL, how we look at players, how we look at statistics. Everything is about the big numbers, right? Big touchdown passes, big yards thrown. How many yards did this guy get? How many yards did that guy get? But winning is downplayed a lot. It's downplayed very, very often. And I don't really get it. I don't understand why. I think winning a championship takes you to another level, right? It adds a lot to what you are. You do it more than once, then you're something special, okay? So if people want to say Nick Sirianni won a Super Bowl, fluke head coach, Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, fluke quarterback, they want to say that, and this is what they say about these guys. Well, if they go out and they win another one, they can't say that. What are they going to say? You know what I mean? Then let's say the Eagles go and they repeat. Nobody can say anything. So I think that the Eagles have to go win another one just to get the respect that they deserve. It's unfair, yes. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. It is. I mean, you look how the Eagles, they got the best team, the greatest team. No quarterback in the league would have lost playing with that team. And then it's, they look at their coach. Their coach stinks. He's overrated. Oh, look at the quarterback. He stinks. He's overrated. Everything's overrated. Everything stinks. It's not that good. Yet we have centers and we have the offensive line guys who don't even get acknowledged. You can't have it both ways. If everybody else is so much better and they're carrying the head coach, they're carrying the quarterback, then why are they not ranked number one on PFF? Why are they not in every top 10 list there is for every other position? Why are they not top 1 to 3 in every category? It would have to be in order for the Eagles to really, be able to do what people claim. Truth of the matter is this: the Eagles have one of the best coaches in the National Football League. They have one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the NFL. They have one of the best running backs, if not the best running back. He is the best running back. It's not even a question in the NFL. Best offensive line in the NFL. Best wide receiver duo in the NFL. One of the best defensive lines in the NFL. One of the best linebacking corps, especially young linebacking corps in the NFL. Some of the best young defensive backs in the NFL. And that's just the truth. And really, what the Eagles have to do, they have to go out and win it again. It's the only way. It's the only way for the Eagles to get the respect that they deserve, because they'll never get it. Let me tell you something. If the Dallas Cowboys would have won the Super Bowl this year, and this is straight up the truth, they would be considered one of the greatest teams to ever don the field. All we would have heard is how great the Cowboys are, the new dynasty has arisen, blah, 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 and it would be disgusting. It would be very, very, very disgusting. But that's not how it is. That's not how it goes. No. The Eagles, we get treated like, you're just a good team. You just have all these good players. So your coach isn't that good. Your quarterback isn't that good. Your defensive line is probably overrated. But you just had, everybody was just so good everywhere else that they couldn't help but lose. That's all we hear. It's such crap. It's garbage. The truth is, the Eagles are good everywhere. Look, they could have easily had the coach of the year. They should have had the MVP. Saquon Barkley should have won MVP. Running back doesn't go over 2,000 yards for how long, and then he finally does it, and he doesn't get MVP vote? He should have been the MVP. Zach Bond was Defensive Player of the Year. Should have been given the Defensive Player of the Year, but they didn't. Why? Because Zach Bond was new to the scene, stuff like that. Didn't matter that he was putting up Ray Lewis type statistics that Ray Lewis got when he wins Defensive Player of the Year. No. Zach Bond gets looked over. These guys are always getting looked over. Because why? Because they're not the Cowboys. They're not the Chiefs. They're not these teams that the NFL wants to push. Why do you think they tried to ban the tush push? Why do you think when you look at everything going on right now with the whole collusion case with the NFL, well, where the commissioner was trying to get out of guaranteed contracts, everything they're doing is trying to go against what the Eagles like to do. The Eagles, how they deal with the salary cap, how they deal with, signing players and restructuring deals. The league hates them. They hate them for it. And we come last in almost everything. It's absolutely ridiculous. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. And remember, it's high vision. We're all just living in it. I'm going on vacation. I make a turn. Where the hell am I? I have no idea where I'm at. But that house right there, I don't know, it looks awfully familiar. It looks real familiar. Does anybody know where this house is?
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. Hey everybody, King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom. Let's get rid of that. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks.
They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck.
I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.